King of the hill, boy.
Can't do that. You can't. Fuck out, bro. You can't do that. Nigga, what you talking about? Fuck you talking about, nigga? Who garbage, nigga? Who garbage, nigga? Who garbage, nigga? Fuck you talking about? You garbage, nigga. You garbage. Your man's caught me, but you garbage. Don't talk to me like that, nigga.
Stupid ass nigga right here.
Butler. What's up, Butler?
Fuck you talking about? I'm garbage, nigga. You garbage.
Sonic the Hedgehog, nigga.
Nigga, that's what I thought. Nigga, don't talk crazy, nigga. Like, it's a game. You talking wild, reckless over a game, nigga.
Butler, bye, Butler. Bye, Butler.
Game, nigga. Like, come on. Like, I just put him on his ass. Out of here, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
You really gotta phone me? Okay. Okay. I see how it is, bro. Look at this guy.
Rogue hive detected.
Oh, I thought the guy. Oh my gosh, dude, this thing shreds.
Helo almost at extraction zone.
Bloody running this boy.
On site.
From behind you.
That's the new shit now.
Assault turret detected.
What's the new shit, bro?
Rogue striker drone detected. System
Damn, Grunt.
malfunctioning.
I'm only doing 120k crits, bro. Yeah, 120k crits. 143 on that guy.
Good bum, man.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Rogue blinder firefly detected.
You're by yourself.
System back online. Vital signs critical.
Oh, I got shredded. Did not see that guy.
Agent out.
Nobody else shoot him.
Huh? What? No?
Oh, come on, bro. Foam launcher, don't do that. Cool. Ah! That's not cool, bro.
I gotta wait till I go rogue to go rogue, man. I'm saying, I'm who's fighting? Fighting, but shit.
You trying to fight us?
Hey.
Rogue agent neutralized.
Damn, boys. What is going on, guys? This is your man KleverThumbs, and I'm back with another Division 2 build video. Now, this is actually going to be a rework of my Hybridization 2.0. I'm actually going to be using it a little bit differently. Same thing still. It's still going to hit really hard. It's actually gotten a little bit stronger, and I'm going to tell you exactly how. So if you guys have seen that Hybridization 2.0, that's from last patch. Now I got one for this patch, so definitely stick around, see how I have this set up. But before we do, if you guys do like this video, definitely smash that like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and definitely like what you see, and turn on that notification bell. That way you guys do know when I am streaming again, because again, like I said, that is when I do testing, show PvP mainly, and just have a great time. So definitely stay tuned, but let's get right into this for now. So, like I was saying, guys, this is my Hybridization 2.0. Don't really have a name for this. I guess you could say it's a Hybridization 3.0, whatever floats your boat. But this build is really awesome, and I'm going to explain to you why. But if you guys aren't familiar with this, this is something that I like to play. It involves a lot of movement, dodging, knowing when to shoot, knowing when not to shoot. Like I said, this is definitely my play style right here. Don't get me wrong, this build, all you need to do is EMP it and it's pretty much shut down, but if you know what you're doing, you can definitely survive long enough to get your healing back. But let's jump right into this build. So Technician, the reason why I chose Technician is because you get that extra skill tier, you also get an EMP grenade, and you get a bunch of other little goodies, but mainly you want that extra skill tier. That is why this is a hybridization build. But guns that you do want to run here today, definitely want to run my Lady Death. I used to run the Eagle Bear. This is actually that one build that was hitting like 300k crits in the dark zone. Well, now imagine the Eagle Bear is off, and now I have the Lady Death. So 15% SMG damage, 18.5 critical hit chance, and 6% damage to armor. Breathe free. When moving, you gain stacks. Depending on how much you move is depending on how many stacks you get. You can get up to 8 stacks if you're sprinting. You get total of 32. Now, this is the awesome part about this gun. If you guys are familiar with it, which I'm pretty sure you guys are, if you don't know how to farm this, we actually got 3 on the stream. 1 right outside in Washington, just right there in plain sight off of Red NPC, and then of course we did get 2 of them in the dark zone while it was SMG. So they are out of New York now. I imagine Bullet King is the same, and as well as others. So definitely go farm these if you don't have it. But this gun definitely amplifies your damage by 75%. Kills grant 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. Do you guys know what that means? You get a kill and you guys are blessed with even faster stacks. Pretty much your stacks are going up even crazier. You're probably doing 12 stacks while you're sprinting, and you only need, you know what I mean. If you see what I'm trying to say here, then you definitely know that this gun is really good all the way around. They also upped it up. My secondary, which I really don't even go to, the tactical vector, I really don't know how I feel about this gun currently. I can't give you my full opinion, but I'm just not vibing with it right now. So, but it's definitely good to have as a backup. For my sidearm, I'm not really too worried about it. I just have a deagle there, D50. But for the masks, now the masks, you do want to run Coyote's mask. This is just my preference. You can probably put something else here, but Coyote's mask is definitely going to give you that extra 25% critical hit damage. Now this one's 15% weapon damage, 5.4 critical hit chance, 11.3 critical hit damage, and 11% critical hit damage mod. And now when I'm within certain different distances, I get different procs and different buffs. So 25% critical hit damage for 0 to 15, 15 to 25 you get 10 and 10. Crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and 25 meters plus you get 25% critical hit chance, which I'm honestly not going to be shooting too far with this gun, so I'm always going to get the extra 25% critical hit damage. Moving on to the chest piece. This is actually one of my new pieces on this build. I do have 4 new pieces. This is one of them. I switched over. I used to have, I don't even remember what I used to have. I used to have Fenris Unbreakable. Now I went with Intimidate. You guys do know that there are 2 really good talents that rock with each other, and this is definitely one of them. So I do have 10.4 weapon damage, 4.8 critical hit chance, and 10% critical hit damage. If I could change something here, guys, I would change the 4.8 critical hit chance to repair skills. Now this build is a healer build. You got decent armor, your skills are great, and you have really good DPS still. So Intimidate, if you guys aren't familiar with that, while you have bonus armor amplifies total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. So you're already getting that 75% and that 35. That's already 110% amplified damage just for that right there alone. Now you're probably wondering how you proc that. I'm going to tell you right now. But before that, the RNK holster for the 20% incoming repairs plus 1 skill tier, 11.8 critical hit damage, and 16.2 repair skills. Like I said, critical hit damage and repair skills are my friend on this build. Definitely want that. This is another piece right here that's new to this build. I don't really remember what I had. I'll drop a link down if you guys really want to see the way I had it set up before, but this is the way I have it set up in TU10, and it really works. So 10% SMG damage and 15% critical hit damage for running the 2-piece Sokolov. Now for the core attributes is 165k armor, 14.9 repair skills, and 10.2 critical hit damage. So you guys are seeing I'm pretty much going for rainbow here. That's why I have 2 reds, 2 blues, and 2 yellows. 10 minor attributes and 5 as well. 5 yellows as well, sorry. Now for the glove, this is also new as well. 15% critical hit damage. This is a Grupo Sombra glove, and it has 170k max bonus armor for the core attribute, and 16.8 repair skills, 10.4 critical hit damage. Now ideally you would want all of this maxed out. That would be the perfect build. That's just the way I feel about it. You guys probably switch it up however you want. And for the backpack, you want the Alp Summit backpack. Why? Because it gives you 20% repair skills. That is really good. You guys are probably a little bit confused on incoming repairs and repair skills. Well, incoming repairs does no longer work on medkits. Firewalls medkit is no longer OP, and the repair incoming sorry, got lost. The incoming repairs pretty much only works on your skills. That's it. Certain skills, like I would say your chem launcher, your hive, and possibly your healing drone. So don't quote me on all that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So that's why I have that. 20% repair skills on the backpack plus 1 skill tier, 16.6 repair skills, 4.7 critical hit chance. I wish I could put critical hit damage right there, and 19% repair skills. For the talent, Adrenaline Rush. If you guys are not familiar with this, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people are, because you're probably going into the dark zone or hitting matchmaking, just seeing a bunch of people with bonus blue armor out of nowhere. That's because Adrenaline Rush. Whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, now remember you have to be 10 meters to proc Intimidate as well, you gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now the PvP, because this is a PvP build. Whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 10% bonus armor for 5 seconds. So you only get up to 30%, not 60. Just in case you guys are, don't want you guys to get misled. But Intimidate is still 35. I'm showing you right now the PvP stats. But let's move on to the Hive, which is the best part of this build. And now, like I said, this build is easily punishable to and from. So different builds. So what I'm trying to say is that this build easily has a counter. I believe every build has a counter, except for Dilemma last patch, but we're not talking about that. That thing is nerfed finally. But the EMP pulse definitely tears this build. But like I said, if you have a little bit of movement, all you have to do is wait for your hive, because it's literally coming right back before you know it. You drop it, boom, blue armor, drop another hive, it's over. Pop your defender drone. Speaking of defender drone, before we leave into that, PvP healing for the hive is 133k. Tier skill tier 3, 10 plus 10 repair charges, 60% healing, 60% range, 210 percent health, and 15% drone speed. If you guys don't know what drone speed is, that's pretty much the little ticks that you see flying in there. Those are drones, and they literally are healing drones. So they literally come out the hive and fly towards you, and it supposedly is 15% faster on those ticks coming to me. So I don't know about all that, but for my other skill, I have been using the chem launcher, because the chem launcher is actually pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's back, but chem launcher definitely helps a lot more now that incoming repairs is playing a big role into these builds now. But like I said, the chem launcher, that's not really what I go to. I go for the defender drone. If you guys are wondering why I go to defender drone, because I'm pretty much getting 20% PvP damage reduction. That is huge. If you guys are wondering how, it's because I have the skill tier 3, and it has and gives me that extra 15% damage reduction. And I do have a couple mods here and there. Nothing crazy, but this drone actually helps out a lot. It's got a little bit more health on it, so it makes it last a little longer. This thing is just amazing all the way around. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. But before I do say my farewell and pardon, go back into the dark zone, I am going to show you the stats. So 53% critical hit chance and 155% critical hit damage. Remember guys, I did say that I would like to have less critical hit chance here and critical hit damage, so I would go up to like 175. Let's just say 175, even though it's actually probably a little bit more. 175 crit damage plus the mask, which gives me 25, so I'd be at 200% critical hit damage. But right now I'm probably sitting at 175, and it's still really good because, you know, I got heals, I got nice skills, and I got movement. And if I get a kill, I get even faster movement, which gives me faster stacks, and bada bing bada boom, repeats, recycle, and that's it, man. Story of the Dark Zone. But definitely smash the like button if you did like this. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I will see you guys on the next one.